Night 3, everybody. 12 a.m. Let's hope I survive the night. Things are starting to get real around here now. I don't really think I like it.
Hello? See, I told you wouldn't have any problems. Did, Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in Kids Cove to keep the toddlers entertained, you know? But kids these days just can't keep their hands to themselves. The staff literally had to put Foxy back together in every shift. Eventually, they just stopped trying and left him as some kind of take-apart, put-back-together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees refer to him as just the mangle. Oh, hey, before I go, I wanted to ease your mind about any rumors you might have heard lately. You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going on out there, however tragic it may be, has nothing to do with our establishment. It's just all rumor and speculation, people trying to make a buck, you know. Our guard during the day has reported nothing unusual, and he's on watch from opening till close. Okay, well anyway, hang in there and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
Okay, so I kept checking the cameras. Everything seemed fine. As the guy on the phone told me, Foxy does tend to wander the hallways. I kept checking, and there he was. I flashed the light in his face for about 20 to 30 seconds like the night before, and he ran away. I put on my Freddy head again to be safe, as I could see that the bunny, was actually standing in one of the air vents next to me. I took my mask off after about 2 to 3 minutes, then I checked the music box. Crap, I need to wind it again. I wound it up as fast as I could, and then went immediately back to checking the cameras. Bonnie wasn't there this time, but instead Foxy. Not the red Foxy, but the white one. So I put the Freddy head on, and it ran off. I could hear the static noise from its radio, which I pretty much knew meant that it was malfunctioning like the man said. Of course, this didn't really bother me because this thing probably ran on power and would soon run out. Then again, I wasn't really sure how these things worked, so I just kept going and going. A couple hours passed, and I was starting to feel kinda drowsy and woozy. I wasn't sure I could keep myself up much longer. I only have 4 more hours to go. I can make it. I know I can. Just then, I see Withered Freddy appear right in front of me. I knew it was the withered one because it didn't have the red cheek blemishes like the other ones have. And this one was really mean, ugly looking. He looked as if he was like an undead zombie almost. His face empty of any expression. Then again, what's to say animatronics can't be scary, right? Well, anyways, he tried to charge me, and I put my Freddy head on as quick as I can. After about 2 to 3 minutes, he ran off. I took the mask off. I checked the hallway. Damn, Foxy's in front of me. I flashed the light in his face, and he ran off. As you'd expect. This is starting to get real now. Oh well. So, I did as the phone guy asked, and I just kept flashing the light in his face. Foxy wouldn't leave. He just stood there. Shit, the music box! I knew I had to do it quickly because it was already about 10 minutes past and the music box needed to be wound up again. I wound up the music box very fast. It was only about halfway. I then flashed the light one more time in Foxy's face, and he ran off. Crap, my battery's running low. 3 a.m. I'm almost there. Just a few more hours and I'll be able to make it out of this hellhole. I don't know what, but hopefully I can do it. Just then I saw Foxy again. The same one. The mangle, I guess. It was hanging over the ceiling, and it looked as if it was looking at me. I could hear the static of its radio, which meant it was nearby. I flashed the ceiling light to see it was standing right there in front of me. I put on the Freddy mask, and after about 2 or 3 minutes, it ran off. I then took off the Freddy mask and checked the cameras. It was back in Kid's Cove, back where it should belong. I then checked the other cameras and noticed something else strange. Static started to build up, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, something else appeared. It was withered Bonnie. It didn't have a face. Honestly, it started to creep me out the most. If this is what these things look like underneath, then I didn't really want to know what would happen if they got you. I knew something was off about this place. I couldn't question it. I just wanted to get the money and get the hell out of there. I kept going. 4 a.m. A couple more hours and I should be safe. Just then I saw Withered Chica appear, her jaw completely broken, almost off enough for you to rip it off the hinges. Its jaw hanging in a weird, awkward direction type way. I couldn't handle to look at that thing. It looked terrible. She looked as if she was chopped almost, her face. I flashed the light in her face, but it didn't work. I put on the Freddy mask, and after a few seconds she ran away. Okay. Then I saw Foxy reappear with the mangle. Crap, what am I gonna do? What'll happen if they both attack? I flashed the light in Foxy's face, and he ran off after a few seconds. I put on the Freddy head quickly. Mangle went up really close to me, with direct eye contact. I didn't know what to do, so I simply did the best I could. After about 2 to 3 minutes, she ran off. 5 a.m. I'm almost there. I can make it. I have another hour to go. 20 minutes passed, and it was almost 6. 5:20. Shit. I can't seem to keep my eyes up any longer. I have to, though, if I want to survive. I can't be caught sleeping either, or I might get fired. Either way, it'll be bad for me. I know I can do this. Foxy reappeared. This time, I could hear the scraping of his hook against the wall. I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't want to have to expect it. So I just kept going. Okay, come on. I took off the Freddy head and flashed the light in Foxy's face. He ran off. Then after that, Withered Freddy appeared again. I have to find a way out of here, I thought. Come on. I can do it. I can do this. I just have a few more minutes to go. Come on. Come on. Foxy then charged me. I flashed the light in his face and he ran off. Just then I heard the sound of the clock. 6 a.m. I made it. I thought I would never, but it looks like I'll finally last for another night. Tomorrow's night 4, everybody. I don't know what to expect, but I'll be prepared this time. I'll bring some extra batteries just in case. I'm more worried about that balloon statue, though, and what'll happen if I'm not careful. I'll see you all tomorrow.